Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So we've been decoding Mamwich, changing to Manwich. We got our residue as evidence for the change, got our extractions, got those to run through all the categories, found the University of New Mexico as a potential quantum network user, converted our extractions into numbers using a numerology chart, got that to run through all the categories, connected the University of New Mexico to Manwich through gematria, and also used gematria to connect Manwich, and the University of New Mexico to the other 14 for a total of 15 effects that we've connected so far. We then switched to converted our extractions to simple binary, and we got that to run through all the categories. Then we converted our extractions into alphabetic order numbers using an alphabetic order chart. So that's where we're at now. All that happened in Manwich is an M changed to an N, and M is 13 and N is 14. So we converted MN to 1314. All right. So, and we got that to run through the stock market, finance, genetics, medical, chemical, atomic numbers, artificial intelligence, robotics, machinery, and now we're on military. Robotics and machinery were viewer requested categories, and military has come up over and over and over. So if we start with 13 coming forward, you have Director of Military Personnel. This is the United States Coast Guard, U.S. Department of Homeland Security, CG-13. Mission: provide the Coast Guard a ready reserve force that embodies the competencies necessary to perform maritime homeland security, domestic and expeditionary support to national defense, and response to domestic disasters, both natural and man-made. Yeah. Provide an active duty force to support all missions of the service. So, and it goes into functions. But for time's sake, CG-13, Coast Guard 13, Director of Military Personnel. And I think we're going to move on, and the next thing we check is 131. How about 10 USC 131, Office of the Secretary of Defense? Or 10 USC 31. So here you're dealing with United States Code, contained within Title 10 Armed Forces, General Military Law, Organized and General Military Powers. So Office of the Secretary of Defense. So you're dealing with military law here in a U.S. code. There's enough stuff in some of these that is just overwhelming, guys. How about Form I-131? Parole in place for U.S. military families. Certain undocumented family members of U.S. citizen military personnel may be able to use parole in place to, parole in place is a significant benefit that's generally not available to family members of civilians. The policy maintains family unity and gives service members peace of mind. Under current immigration law, people who enter the United States without inspection unlawfully generally cannot apply for permanent residence, green card, from inside the U.S., a process known as adjustment of status. in place. I mean, I could just keep reading this, guys, but I don't think we need to. There's a lot here. So this is Form I-131, 131 BW, Base Overview, Military Installations, 131 BW. Immigration options. There's that Form I-131. So you got a few things going on there. We're going to move on to 31. How about 31 CFR 802.227 military installation? The term military installation means any site that meets the following category descriptions as identified in the list at Appendix A to this part. Active Air Force ballistic missile fields. Oh, wow. That's a lot, guys. Air Force bases administering active Air Force ballistic missile fields. Air Force bases and major annexes thereof containing a unit from the Air Force Air Combat Command. Air Force bases and major annexes thereof containing an Air Force research laboratory or test unit and associated sites. Air Force bases and major annexes thereof containing a unit of the North American Aerospace Defense Command and its regions. Air Force bases and Air Force stations and major annexes thereof containing satellite, telemetry, tracking, or commanding systems. Army bases, ammunition plants, centers of excellence and research laboratories, and major annexes thereof, excluding depots, arsenals, and airfields that are not collocated with the Army installation included in this section. Army Combat Training Centers located in the continental United States. Oh, wow. And it goes into more here, guys. But I really don't think we need to keep going. 31 CFR 802.227. And there's your 31. 31st Rocket Army also. So, got a couple things there. We're going to move on to 314, still coming forward. 314th Military Intelligence Battalion, 314th Regiment, Lineage and Honors. There's your 314th Military Intelligence Battalion. DD Form 314, Preventative Maintenance Schedule. U.S. Army, 314th Military Intelligence Battalion. And now you're getting into addresses, which could be important. But we're going to move on to the whole thing going forward, 1314. How about the Battle of Bannockburn, 1314? As every Scotsman knows, in 1314, at midsummer, the might of the English army came to grief in the boggy ground below Stirling Castle. Heroic charges were not enough. The packed infantry formations of the Scots triumphed. So here you got apparently a famous battle of 1314. You also have a list of military occupation specialty codes. There's your 1314 right here. And so you've also got the medieval military orders, 1120 to 1314, seminar studies. So a few things there, and that gets you through going forward. Now we're going to come back. 41. 41st Field Artillery Brigade Railgunners. So that could be looked at, assuming it was a quantum computer. 41st Army Military, globalsecurity.org. Global. 41st Combined Army. And you got military time. Liquid Lip Velvet Military Red, number 41. I don't think that's important. So you got a few things with that. We're going to move on to 413. And Military Rule of Evidence, MRE 413. The impact of MRE 413 on the accused and the struggle for a cohesive set of standards. What's not similar? On September 20th, 1994, during the 20 minutes of floor debate at Congress, gave federal rules of evidence 413 and 414. Senator Bob Dole declared that the presumption of evidence of similar crimes in sexual assault cases is typically relevant and probative, and that its probative value is not outweighed by any risk of prejudice. With one fell swoop, Congress passed Fed REVID 413, FRE 413, and dismissed at least 300 years of wisdom in the law of character evidence while passing the rules enabling act, an act that was designed to ensure the passage of evidentiary rules that improve the fairness and efficiency of trials. So, military rule MRE 413 and FRE 413 for that matter. And for time's sake, we're just going to move on to 4131, the whole thing coming back. And you've got 38 CFR 21.4131 commencing dates. Code of Federal Regulations Annual Edition. Department of Veterans Affairs. Vocational Rehabilitation and Education. So you got that. You've also got US DOD STANGA or NAG, 4131. Military 4131. Swiss military Hanoa A064131. That's just wristwatch straps. You got military insert kits, military ring, military fasteners, ring fasteners. But and we could but yeah, this right here I think deals with some sort of laws. And we'll check another page. Oh, there we go. 26 USC 4131, imposition of tax. Current details. People in Army Airfield in-depth overview, 4131. S413 116th Congress, 2019 to 2020. Affordable Internet for All Act. That doesn't really, I don't think, deal with military, but it might. I don't think so. Trying to hurry. Civil and military training solutions. But either way, North Carolina State Veterans Home. It's part of a phone number, 4131. Industrial Management Technology Military. I don't see our number there. Either way, that gets you through going forwards and backwards in military. And there's a lot more there than I showed, but yeah, I'm not going to I'm not going to spend an hour doing a video to get everything. So that's going to be it for this one. We will do laboratories next, hopefully tomorrow. And then research groups, research/research groups, and then technology, and then random. And then we'll decide what we're going to do next. So for now, guys, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down when appropriate. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. And thanks for watching, guys. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.